Hey guys, I'm Delta Key, and welcome back to Cave Story Plus. Moment of silence for our lost comrades. Now we have no choice but to move forward in the hopes of stopping the Doctor and his evil scheme. Go through the grate to enter the Waterway, another favorite location of mine. It has a very unique soundtrack that can be either sad and melancholic or soothing and calming, depending on the choices you make. In our case, it's sort of a requiem and a certain moment of respite after stressful boss fights. Now, the first part of the Waterway can hardly be called difficult. The enemies here came straight from the bushlands, same old bad and green critters. There are no slopes here now, and getting rid of them with your current weaponry is incredibly easy. The only part that can be considered difficult is platforming, which is hindered by water. You can't drown now, at least. When you come to this set of spikes, carefully fall down and jump over them. There are no secrets in this level, so don't bother checking suspicious corridors. We only have 3 life capsules and 2 missile upgrades left, and all of those we shall get in the later stages of the game. Now, once you get to the water current stage, things get tricky. Jump over the spikes and then jump upwards and move left on the little cross section to proceed further. Kill as much jellyfish as you can using long-ranged weapons, such as bobline. Then jump down. You'll have to battle with the weirdly placed currents to get to the right side. Jump over another set of spikes and go down for yet another spiky section. Something is coming at you, and that something is a giant fish. He's really easy, especially in comparison with Monster X or Core. The things that can damage you here are floating crates and the red circles the boss sends at you from the left side of the arena. Fish are harmless unless you get to the right edge of the arena and start glowing. The best weapons for this boss are the blade and the missile launcher, if you still have missiles, of course. If you defeat the Ironhead without taking damage, you get an alien medal, which is a reference to the previous freeware game made by Pixel, called Ikachan, where this giant fish first appeared. Now we're back at the Mimiga Village, and you get the idea of how Sue appeared here, probably. Now the music has changed to a very eerie melody, and there are no Mimiga around for some reason. Let's go check if anyone's home. No one here. And no one here either. Let's try Arthur's house then. Empty. The computer displays a message. Go to the egg corridor. And we will. But first, let's get the last possible upgrade for our trusty Polar Star, the Spur, which is basically the best weapon in the game. To do that, jump to the highest point of the village and boost yourself to a little set of blocks up top. This way you can re-enter the first cave. Feel nostalgic yet? This is where you first rebooted your system after certain events. Nothing's changed really. Our goal is to get to Tetsuo Komodani and to speak with him. Did you happen to see the gun I made? Someone pilfered it while I slept. I should have just slept with the thing in my chest pocket, had I known that was going to be the case. Wait! That's my gun! Why do you have it? I didn't make it for you. Give it back. Polestar was confiscated. You've apparently put a significant amount of wear on it. I was raised to believe that weapons should always be constructed by oneself. And I always thought those who fight with a firearm created by another person are all fools, growing overconfident with powers that were never their own to begin with, then blaming their own shortcomings on the equipment they use. Fools. Still. But now, seeing my gun used by you with your hands, I'm so very incredibly touched. To use an incomplete gun, such as the Polestar, to this degree. Pardon my rantings. How about this? I'll give it to you. After it's completed, of course. The Polestar is now the Spur. After long last, you've gotten the ultimate weapon of the game. It doesn't need XP to level up, and you can charge it for shameless amounts of damage. If you have followed my advice from the first video, where I explain the controls, you'll be able to hover in the air while charging it, which is incredibly useful for dealing with awkwardly placed enemies. The cave has changed quite a bit, so feel free to practice annihilating your enemies with the newfound weapon. And on that note, see you in the next episode, where we traverse the egg corridor once again.